soonest possible time. Yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gilbert.
Yes.
So you did mention a bit of the trees aspect, the tree trimming aspect, as we say at SKELEC.
Yes.
How does tree cutting or tree trimming contribute to the reduction of electrical outages?
Yes, one of the things about the trees, when it goes up on the line, it causes the circuit to or the current to flow down onto the ground, causing outages, and also it causes lines to be burst, sparking wires. It's basically a nuisance to us, and so cutting trees is one way to keep the service for long as possible, even during a storm coming in and the little gust of winds and stuff like that. So clearing lines is very important.
Okay, thank you very much. So as a customer, who do I contact if I need my trees trimmed?
Yes, generally we'll call the fault line 465-2013 or the cell number 600, dial free, and then you lodge your report there and explaining where the tree is, the area, the name. You give your name, your contact information, so when we are in the area we contact you for maybe some more information concerning the trees, and then we come there, we clear the tree, we remove the debris. We don't leave the debris there, so even if you see some debris there left for whatever reason, it could be for whatever reason, you could get in contact with us, let us know, and then we'll have a team to investigate and have them clear.
Also, we like to encourage our customers to feel free. If you do not have a chance to call the number, you can also send us a message to any one of our social media platforms. You can leave your name, your address, your contact number, and even directions to your property so we can better find you. And if you don't get one of those done, then you can call GQ, and GQ will get the information to us as quickly as possible. As we continue our conversation, Mr. Gilbert,
yes,
what will SKELEC do if trees need trimming?
Yes, now they will have a collection of information coming from customers during the guys scouting the line.
Hold a second, Mr. Gilbert. We have a caller.
Wow. We
have a caller calling early for you. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. This is the tree complainer.
How can we assist you this morning?
Well, I've been asked a question there for months and years about a complaint. I've been talking about 2 old expired coconut tree over in Large Village, overhanging the power lines. And I heard Mr. Gilbert said that SKELEC, anybody got trees and sort of tree or cut, they contact this number, contact that number. Well, I've been calling, but I'm saying this. The government department, whatsoever it is, who are responsible for make sure that the community does not get damaged, or should I call mashed up, anybody get killed with any tree that is hanging in over the power lines. The government have the power to move the tree, and don't wait for the landowner to come and say you can't cut down my coconut tree, because the coconut tree living there and it's living growing on the ground, it's not serving any purpose but waiting to endanger people's lives. So I want to know who got the power of authority to remove those trees from over power lines. That's my question. I listen up here.
Caller, before you leave, can you give GQ your contact information offline for me?
No. I ain't contacting nothing on the phone. You know why? When people contact certain places off the ear, they say, yeah, okay, we got it, and then nothing been done. I have been complaining about these trees for years on radio, and I get all kind of answer. We're going to see what they be and all kind of thing. So I don't believe in giving nothing off on the ear. That's supposed to be given to the public. Let the public hear me.
Yeah, Carla,
thank you about that.
Can you let me know where in Large Village are these coconut trees?
When you're coming from Atley's direction,
yes,
and you come round the last long wall curve before you reach down in the belly of Large Village, down the gut then, as we say, last gut. Just before you reach where the buses put out people, those 2 old-time expired coconut trees hanging on the hillside on your left hand. The whole, not even rat going up there because nothing up there for rat. They're leaning over the road. So one puff of wind in a hurricane lick them down. Catastrophe down here in Lascott. Catastrophe, and I don't want nobody at all, nowhere in the island, to get injured or damaged or lose their life through those things, those kind of things.
Yeah, excuse me, caller, that is before the large bridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right there, just before you make the big curve. When you reach down in Lascott then.
Yes.
You know where the water pipe is there?
Yes, I know.
Okay. Just before you reach the water pipe and the hillside there. Overlooking from up at top the project.
Okay, thank you very much, caller.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you for calling, caller. And we do encourage our callers, feel free to call this morning to lodge any complaints of any tree trimmings, any leaning poles, any down wires. Please feel free. Mr. Gilbert is the man that deals with those things. Feel free to call as much this morning so we can put in these faults as quickly as possible and address them soonest. So, Mr. Gilbert,
Yes.
GK, we have any callers? Good morning, caller.
Good morning. I'm calling from Market Street since last year, complaining about a tree. It's not in my yard. It's hanging over by my side, and the wire, electric wire, is there since last year. Call up to this year again. I called about 2 weeks ago, and they said they're going to come up to now. I haven't seen anybody in this hurricane season. Since last year, hurricane season, I've been calling. I'll call back again this time again, and up to now, all they're saying, okay. That's all they're saying.
Yes, excuse me, caller.
Yes.
Upper Market Street?
Yes.
And where in Upper Market Street?
The back by Hard Wine Bar. You know where Hard Wine Bar is?
Yeah, Hard Wine Bar, yeah.
Yes, right there. The tree's in the yard and it's hanging over me, over the electric wire.
It is your tree?
Oh. And she said she made complaint too. She said she went down to the office and made complaint, and up to now, nobody.
Caller, do you mind giving GK your contact off here so we can contact you as
I could give him right now. I don't have to come off the ear.
Okay.
65
Yes.
1090 1090 or 466 3431.
And your name?
Sonia Jeffers.
Okay, Miss Jeffords. Thank you very
All
much.
they're saying, I've told me to put up to when I make the last report. The fellow say, you mean since last year nobody come up to now? I said, nobody come up to now.
We do apologize for the inconvenience caused, Miss Jeffords. We'll be sure to call you as we finish the show this morning.
Yes, darling, thanks.
You're welcome. GQ, we have any more callers? Good morning, caller.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Gilbert,
Yes.
how are you doing today?
I'm doing well.
Just a question. I usually travel the area of that Best Buy Boardwalk last stoplight that you activated up there by Rams Cash and Carry. I keep wondering, was there a reason for you to maintain the rails in the road? There, I mean, like you was doing fixing and singing all across, you're widening the road and the side towards the port and so on. I was wondering if it wasn't a good idea at the time to take those rails out. Was there a reason why you left them in?
What you talking about? Poles?
No. You're just talking about poles or roads?
No. I'm not understanding the question clearly.
Can you repeat your question, caller?
No, I was on. You're dealing with the road, like traffic thing, like.
No, caller.
No.
It's an observation I made there. Or you're just dealing with the hurricane things and things that might be obstructing and threatening and so for winds and things to break down and cause damage.
Yes, we're dealing with that, caller, and if it's any electrical issues, we're addressing those as well, caller.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. I missed that. I was the traffic talk. Anyway, sorry about that.
That's
Have a good
okay,
day.
caller. Same to you.
Yeah.
GK, we have any more callers? Okay, Mr. Gilbert. Well, we do thank our callers for calling this morning, and we do encourage you, feel free to call at any point in time. We have another caller. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. It's an ex-Jeffers. This is a Jeffers. GQ, good morning.
Morning, Lulu.
Oh, all right. I have a concern about last night. There was a concert of the children, all the children of the preschoolers. Well, you know, it's child month, so they had their concert parade with the children dressed up and the costumes and so on. But in the latter part of the concert, while it's going on, they didn't have any car, they could not see. They had one light up there. And I asked one, the teacher, or the head, what happened to the light. She said, somebody told them that the light would come on. Up to when I left, I just see the truck was outside doing something, but the children who came on to the last, we could not see them. Even the cameraman saying he can't take no picture because he cannot sit down on the stage. And so I don't know what was the problem there with that. But it was, to me, it was very sad to know the children them down there performing, and they didn't have any current there. And I know, I go in the park and Queen show, Calypso show, and big floodlight and everything down there. So I don't know what was the problem. So I just say I will bring it to all attention. I don't know who to blame. I don't know if SKELEC was advised that they have in it or whatever. The lady said that somebody tell her that the light would come on during the show. But up there was in darkness.
Lulu, where was the show exactly?
Eh?
Where was the show?
In Carnival City. Yeah, in Carnival City there was.
Okay, thank you very much for airing your concern.
Yes, let me, you know, you all are my people, and want to say, keep up the good works, and morning to all the listeners there, the workers, a big party every now and again. Because my friend, she had a birthday. She born in the this month in the year. She birthday was Monday. Happy birthday still the month in donation. I'm glad that somebody said that June is very long because I still got Friday still at that. I thought it would go longer, so we're going to celebrate until Friday. And Friday is the big day again for the children on the road. And my friend in America here, is just small. That's my good friend. So everybody who work down there, you all are my nice people, especially the messenger lady there who always does meet me. And she always have a dog walking with her, you know, she said, I have the dog and she dog bigger than mine. You know, just a little joke. So morning to all of you. And keep up the good work. So hope for the best for the year, for the weather. If we get any after, we just want some rain. And people could abide by the laws and the rules on what they're supposed to do and what they ain't supposed to do. So good morning to everybody, and you all keep up the good work. Love you all. Thank you.
Very much, Lulu. And we at SKELEC do love you as well. GQ, we have any more callers? Okay, so we'll continue our conversation until we have callers. Mr. Gilbert, I was asking you, what steps can I take before planting trees?
Yes, that is a very good question off the bat. And one of the things that when you're planting a tree, be aware of your surroundings, where you are going to plant the tree. Most of the time, you live in an area where infrastructure that is already exists. That's hence why you live in that area. So know where the infrastructure is in proximity to where you're going to plant the tree. Because most of these trees that affect our LV lines in residential area is persons who plant their trees and do not manage their trees. So be aware of basically where you plant the trees going forward.
Alright then.
Yes.
So I guess if they want to plant the tree, they can call you and say, do you think this is a good area to plant the tree?
I think that it's basic thing, you know where the lines are, so you plant the tree away from the lines and manage the tree also.
All right then. Good morning, caller.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, caller.
Okay, I like your last piece here, right?
Hold a second, caller, because we can't hear that clearly.
Huh?
Can you speak up, please?
Hello?
Can you speak up, please?
Come here.
We can't hear that well, caller. Can you speak up?
Okay. Can you, like that piece of part they say with the plant the chief? Because it means to say, a man planted the food in his yard, and the breadfruit slip will come over in the face, and you can't pick it. That's going to be clear.
Caller, you're kind of breaking up on our end. We can't hear you that clearly.
Alright.
He said okay.
Okay, can we have any more callers? Okay.
Yes.
So, Mr. Gilbert, in regards to hurricane preparation, what are some of the common mistakes customers make as it relates to hurricane preparation?
Yes, from the electrical part of it, some of the mistakes that we will do that during an impending storm, we are not aware of our electrical main switch. You don't know, and not unplugging your electronics, securing your home, making sure there is nothing loose around, no loose wire, no cars or anything that could cause even fire during a hurricane. These are some of the things that we could look at, making sure refrigerators them are disconnected during the storm, especially after an outage. You disconnect everything so that when power do come back, you protect your appliances. Those are some of the things that we can do.
So that was some quick electrical safety tips.
Yes.
And some preparation during storms. We can also encourage customers, try as much as possible to don't buy too much perishable food items, because then if you have them in your fridge and then electricity gone, then your stuff can spoil. So we encourage you to buy more canned stuff. Okay, we'll pause with good morning, caller.
Hello.
Good morning, caller.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
I wanted to say something, but the gentleman there said it in a kind of way. You are just bluntly tell people, do not plant trees on the way you see wires run. That's number one. Number two, I believe you all should have people who trim trees all the time. Either you hire them part-time or full-time. And not waiting when hurricane come in to come and wait to put on the truck. I don't believe in that. I go abroad and I see where lines run. And nothing under them. They got a clear path where these wires run. You can't get nothing under them. And they enforce the rules. So, I mean, every year you are coming saying the same thing. Nothing wrong with reminding people. But you ain't supposed to be cutting trees. No, the trees they should have done cut. You are supposed to cut. I've been saying this kind of thing for a long time now. But nobody studying me because this kind of government operation, people don't like to do what they're supposed to do. That's a problem we have, ongoing problem for ages. You are supposed to come mad and now you are saying, oh, young man, manage and got your ideas and so. And I hear you say something about when a certain time come, you make sure you got enough this and enough that. I believe when you know you're consuming things, may not exporting nothing, or you only put up. And you're supposed to got the other things that are always consumed, you're supposed to got we are the level. And not get caught with your pants down as the colloquial term, be the same. But nothing wrong with informing and engaging the public. I support that kind of thing very much, and you got a good with her there. That the woman, she know me, but I know very well. But anyway, so you all need to get out there and all where you got these transformers and so forth. I remember somebody suggested it already on the radio. But I ain't not say give people job for electricity. But with 3 minute trees, you have people who cut trees, you ain't got to be electrical people. You all need some laborers there to do certain things. I got some laborers master at certain things, you know. So, you all need to revise the whole thing there. A lot of things want revising, thank you. But, have a good day.
Thank
Yes,
you,
thank you, Carla.
very much, Carla, for your suggestions and for your concerns. We do have a tree trimming crew that's a part of SKELEC. However, we tend to find most customers come forward and inform us about the tree trimming, especially around hurricane season. And we do encourage some customers, sometimes they wait until the trees get out of control, beyond their control, to actually trim, and then that is when they require our help. So we do encourage customers, please come forward as quickly and as urgent as possible to inform us so we can at best assist you. GK, we have any more callers? Good morning, caller.
Good morning. I am calling with regards to SKELEC not playing its role as far as what I would call garbage. In late 2021, the electricity poles, the light poles on the Frigate Bay Road, a number of them were replaced. From what I understand, SKELEC hired a contractor to replace those light poles. The existing light poles that were damaged and their bases were dug up and simply rolled into the edge of the area there. We are told it's an aquifer. I have reported this more than once, and until now, the rubble, in some cases the old poles, but in most cases the concrete slabs and all the related stuff was simply rolled into the bushes. They are now showing themselves again with the dry season. However, some time ago, a private organization, there were photographs of them dumping garbage into an open field. SKELEC made sure that they went and removed the garbage that they put there, and they were fined. I trust that SKELEC would not have to be, solid waste, pardon me, made sure they were fined. I trust that SKELEC would not have to be fined by solid waste. I've reported this matter to solid waste as well, and I notice nothing is being done. The question one wonders, is it because SKELEC is a state organization, it is exempt from abiding by the rules of littering? If I did some work at my house and simply took all the rubber and dumped it into the nearest open field, I would be correctly prosecuted. I asked SKELEC to ask the contractor, because that's what I was told, is the contractor responsible, to go back, remove those broken poles, remove those slabs of concrete and other things that were simply rolled into the bushes along the Frigate Bay Road. And I notice sometimes when the poles get knocked over in traffic mishaps, they stay there for days, weeks. There's one there right now. I ask of you, please help us. Just as you want us to help you, please help us to keep our country clean. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, caller. Mr. Gilbert knows the area and he'll be sure to go today to do an inspection and move as quickly as possible. We do thank you for airing your concerns, and we do work closely in keeping St. Kitts clean as well. Thank you. GQ, we have any more callers? We don't have any more at this time? Okay. Okay, thank you very much, callers, once again. So, Mr. Gilbert, how can customers stay informed about the latest updates and warnings as it relates to hurricane?
Yes, as we do know, we do follow the local forecasts and NEMA. Those are the first things that we do in terms of the pending storm and after the storm has left us. That's what I would advise to our customers and to the nation.
Okay, Mr. Gilbert, hold a second. We have a caller. Good morning, caller.
Yes, President, good morning. Hello?
Good morning, caller.
Morning.
Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, what I'm calling about a sandwich tree in Sandy Point, which is located by the old health center in front of the Sandy Point Medical Center. And it's so tall in here with the Tower Babel that needs looking after before any emergency.
can we have a contact and a name for your caller? If you mind, you can give us here on air, or you
The
can...
tree is on government property. By the health center, the old health center in Sandy Point, right in front of Paxton Hospital. You don't need a contact number for me. That's a government property, not mine.
Excuse me, caller. Is the tree in any proximity of any electrical structure?
Yes, right in front of Paxton Hospital by the old health center.
Okay.
It's a sandwich tree, the electric wire under it and hanging over the road. You don't need a contact number for me, it's a government property.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
GK, we have any more callers at this time? Okay, so Mr. Gilbert, you were saying that SKELEC works closely in line with NEMA to stay informed of the latest updates and warnings. Yes. Also, I wish to add that for our customers at SKELEC, we do encourage you to stay in tune to our Facebook, Instagram page, our social media pages, as we will be posting information about the latest updates, stuff to do before a storm, during a storm, and after a storm. And if unfortunately we have a storm that's passing our way, we'll be sure to update you accordingly with the restoration times, the areas that are out, and you know that we do keep you informed at all times. So Mr. Gilbert, as we move forward,
yes,
what are some key steps that individuals should take to prepare their home and families for an impending hurricane?
Yes, well, I will echo the sentiments of NEMA. You know, stock up on your non-perishables, water, secure your home, do your regular inspection on your house. If you are in an area that is prone to flooding, flash flood, evacuate the area and seek shelter somewhere else that is much more safe. Those are some of the things, and also be aware of down electrical lines. Always treat every line as live. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gilbert. And I would like to once again encourage our customers to stay tuned to our social media page. If you're not following our Facebook or Instagram page, please to follow it now, so that when there are updates posted, you can be informed at all times. And remember that our emergency hotline numbers are 465-2013 and 600. Do have a wonderful day and be prepared for the hurricane season.
That the cable has a real live customer service representative available every day until 9 p.m. Just call 465-2588. Calling out of normal office hours? Leave a voicemail and a friendly, reliable cable rep will call you back. Do you have an urgent request? Or maybe you just want to ask a service question? Call 465-2588 and a service representative will be available to assist you. Or, if you prefer, send an email to customerservice@thecable.biz and someone will get back to you. So remember, the cable